Should you raid and power up Zacian or Zamazenta or both of them in Pokemon Go? I don't know, but we're gonna find out right now to make sure you guys fully utilize your resources to the best of your abilities right now. Welcome back, everybody. Are you excited about Zacian and Zamazenta? Well, if you're not, at least I think we can agree upon we're excited to get away from Genesect with no shinies. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I'm feeling right now, because now we are in Zacian and Zamazenta, which we want to know, how hard should we raid for these Pokemon? Do we need to make up a team for meta attackers? Are they gonna be good? Are we just gonna use them for PvP? Or are we gonna avoid them altogether? We're gonna find that all out in this video today. If you guys do need more raid battles, definitely check the pinned comments below for the Discord or for the Patreon to get you more exclusive raid access. So with that said, let's get into this. So we're gonna start off with Zacian, and then we are gonna move into Zamazenta in Pokemon Go. So Zacian is an all fairy type. It is going to max out at 4,329. It's gonna have an attack value of 254, a defense of 236, and a stamina of 192, which is going to share the exact same stats with Zamazenta. So this Pokemon, being all fairy type, is gonna have two weaknesses, which are going to be steel and poison. It's gonna have a couple resistances. One of its main positive resistance is it's gonna be double resistant to dragon, which is fantastic, especially when you are playing against in a raid boss, because, you know, Draco Meteor does hit pretty hard, and then when you are playing in GBL, there are a lot of dragons, such as Dialga, even though Dialga does multi-purpose as a steel type, but other dragons it can be resistant to. And then single resistant to bug, dark, and fighting. So we'd prefer for GBL for it to have a little bit more resistances, however, it's still looking pretty good. And as far as its quick moves, it's gonna get Snarl, Quick Attack, Fire Fang, as well as Metal Claw. The one thing that we see this Pokemon missing for a meta attacker standpoint is it does not get a very fast move, which is definitely disappointing. It gets Close Combat, Wild Charge, as well as Play Rough. So now we're gonna check out this Pokemon as far as its DPS times TDO. We're gonna see where does it rank up against itself, and then where does it rank up in the fairy category, because we wanna check out DPS, which is damage per second, and total damage output, which is gonna be TDO. With honorable mention, we are also going to check out the Crown Sword version as well, which is going to be a fairy and a steel type combination, which is going to be the preferred and better one. However, we don't know if it's gonna get the exact same moveset. However, if it does, it will be Metal Claw and Play Rough at 6,748. And just remember, guys, when we were looking at meta attackers, anything around 3,000 is going to be efficient. And then also this Crown Sword with the Wild Charge, if it were to get that, which I don't think that it would be 5,063. But now into the realism of this Pokemon, we have the Snarl and Play Rough, the top spot at 2249, still looking pretty good right there, honestly, for the fairy category. We have the Fire Fang, we have Quick Attack and Metal Claw all the way down to 1977, and then we have the Wild Charge at 1611, which unfortunately for this Pokemon will not top the charts because we're looking against Zekrom and other really strong electric type attackers. Then we have the Iron Head with Fire Fang at 996 and Fire Fang and Close Combat at 987. And if you want to check out the other ones, you can pause them here. Okay, so obviously the Crowned is going to be so much more efficient and effective as a meta attacker. However, we're just assuming that number one, it's not getting nerfed right now, and we're assuming that it's getting the exact same moveset, which is something that we cannot assume because it's notorious of Pokemon Go to change up the movesets of the stronger versions because, you know, we have to make the game fair and well-rounded for all aspects. We can't have too many OP Pokemon, which absolutely makes sense. So now let's check it out in the fairy category before we jump into PvP. So at the top right now, we have the Crown Sword version sitting well above even the Mega Gardevoir, which is mentally insane. Not sure that's gonna hold up at all. But we have Mega Gardevoir, not out yet. Mega Diancie, not out yet. Shadow Gardevoir, it is out at 2,471, followed closely in the second. That is a non-Shadow Pokemon at 2249. Shadow Granbull coming in next, significantly lower at 1591, and Tapu Koko down at 1432. Togekiss, Tapu Bulu. So wow, as a meta attacker, it is sitting really well. But you have to think about it. Is it worth powering up multiple of these? Number one, they come with a premium because you have to pay for the XL Candy. If you have a Mega level 3 Pokemon, that's going to be Altaria, you can get the Mega XL Candy faster. If you want to see that video, you can check it out up here. But I just want to make sure that we are on the same page here that, you know, obviously the other one will come out and it looks like it's just a form change, so you would be able to use this Pokemon's XL Candy for that Pokemon as well, which means that this is actually pretty valuable, and Shadow Pokemon do come with a premium for Stardust, but not for the XL Candy. So it just depends which one you do prefer sure. But obviously, if we are looking at dragon Pokemon, yes, this one is double resistant to dragon, but at the same time, there are stronger dragons that do go after dragons that can be better meta attackers. So for me, I would say 1, 2, max 3 of these Pokemon, because at some point there's going to be better Pokemon, but I definitely plan to max one of these guys out. I already have the Hundo, I'm very excited about it, but let's also look at the GBL to see if we can multi-purpose this Pokemon. For the Ultra League, 336 is where it ranks, so it's not too great there, but in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 25 with Snarl, Close Combat, and Wild Charge. Wow, that is amazing, and it is actually the top Fairy type attacker in the Master League, ahead of Togekiss at rank 32. So if you look at this Pokemon, one Pokemon of these for sure maxed out for the Master League. It's definitely going to be worth your energy, effort, and resources. It can multi-purpose into a meta attacker, so you might as well go ahead and use that as a dual purpose Pokemon. So Zacian gets the A+ for a both meta attacker and for the GBL, at least for 1, potentially 2, max 3. That's what I would say in Pokemon Go, especially if you're feeling a little hardcore. So with that said, now let's move into Zamazenta and see where this fighting type counterpart does sit up. Okay, in the next, we have the Zamazenta, all fighting type, shares the exact same stats, maxing out at 4,329 with the exact same attack, defense, and stamina as Zacian. We're not going to go over it again. However, this Pokemon is obviously an all fighting type, which is going to give it a 3 weakness standpoint of Fairy, Psychic, as well as Flying. Unfortunately, there's some really powerful Psychics, Mewtwo, that are going to make it quite challenging to use this Pokemon if somebody does have that. And its resistances are going to be Bug, Dark, and Rock. Its quick moves are going to be Ice Fang, Quick Attack, Snarl, and Metal Claw. And then its charge moves are going to be Close Combat, Moonblast, Iron Head, as well as Crunch. So both of these Pokemon do get quite unique movesets. Alright, so next we're going to check out the DPS times TDO. Where does this Pokemon sit as far as its top attacker standpoint moveset? So starting at the top, with even the Crown Shield version of Zamazenta with all steel typing, it's at 1914. So this one as a meta attacker is nowhere near as efficient. With Close Combat and Metal Claw, it's going to be 1893. And then if we want to see the hero of many battles, we go to Snarl, Close Combat at 1290. Not super strong here. Iron Head 907 and Moonblast 857. So then let's check it out in the fighting category and see where it does stack up. So we have to compare this Pokemon to all Pokemon with fighting type moves and non-fighting fast moves. Because of where it sits, it does not also get a fighting fast move. So obviously number 1, Mega Mewtwo X, we have Lucario, we have Mega Heracross, we have Blaziken as the Mega, we have Terrakion, we have Shadow Machamp, we have Shadow Hariyama. And then if you want to see where this Pokemon does sit, we're going to go to the 3rd page, and it is going to be in the 28th spot, Snarl, Close Combat at 1290 in comparison to something like the Shadow Machamp at 3330. So if we're looking at this Pokemon for a meta attacker, it is an absolutely no for a power-up purpose. So let's check out the GBL and see where it does sit. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 211, so better than Zacian, but still a no. In the Master League, it's going to be ranked a 45 with Snarl, Close Combat, and Crunch combination. Let's see where it does stack up for the fighting types in the Master League. It's going to be the number 1 all fighting type behind Buzzwole at rank 21 and then Komo-o at 38. So it actually is pretty well versed in the Master League. So you have to think about this Pokemon. Is it going to be worth it? Is it going to fit into your team? Maybe battle with it not powered up first just to make sure you like it before you invest the resources in this. But Zacian is the winner of the 2. But Zamazenta actually, I think it's a really cool looking Pokemon, and it does do really well in the Master League as well. So having one of these Pokemon, maybe not the worst idea for you to have in Pokemon Go, even though it does come at a premium for its XL candy. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for tuning in as always. Good luck out there, trainers. I appreciate all you guys. All my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to next level to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.